evening with us. We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now here's Reeves. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. And the jumper is good.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Fears. Defended by Murray. And there's the drive. A nice shot by Fears.
Yeah, what control from the rookie Fears inside. Not allowing the defense to get him off balance.
Now here's Vassell. From deep. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, BA, I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And he makes all 3.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Done with a steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reeves has got 6.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Releases. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Pass to Fears. And here's Reeves. Here's Embiid. Over Holiday. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Into the line for the Nuggets. Number 28.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Durant. The rebound by Stewart. Denver leading by 7. Pass to Reeves. Up top, Stewart. Right side, Reeves. Rejected by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. So it's Denver now. And finished off by Stewart. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Outside Reeves. Picked by Stewart. The three is up. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Durant. And that's good for two. Durant's gotten his third basket of the night.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And here's Reeves outside. Vassell with the rebound. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Claxton. Outside Murray. Pass to Vassell. Let's go with a three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Stewart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
In a lot of ways, Isaiah Stewart reminds me of a player from an older era. He's got a more physical and fundamental game that he plays. Is a big who plays like a big.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Stolen by Thompson. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Durant looking around. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 8.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Stewart outside. From deep, Reeves. Holiday grabs the miss. And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's all about strength for Stewart. For him to be able to get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And man, he set some teeth-rattling picks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Brian, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Vassell. Fires at the elbow. Claxton. It's deflected.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Reeves. Picked by Stewart. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Denver needs to get off a shot. Stewart, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Up top, Stewart. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Stewart's got 9 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Vassell. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And 12 points for Devin Vassell. That's tipped. And stolen by Durant. On the wing, Durant. Screen by Claxton. Shot from 12. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Reeves. And he drives in. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here's Vassell, defended by Dunn. And here's Vassell. Durant for 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Right side, Durant. Vassell outside. Screen by Claxton. Goes up on the wing. Vassell can't get it to go. So it's Denver now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Ivy. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
The 3, Durant. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Up top, Durant. He's got 12. That one goes in. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Ivy outside. On the take. A clear look for Embiid. Again, Denver scores.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Durant for 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3. It'll count. That one no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So it's Denver now, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Embiid with it. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid gets the double team. Ivy's shot is off. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
So it's Denver now. Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Here's Murray. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Vassell for the lead. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. But Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler. You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Ivy. Now Embiid. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Holiday. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, yeah, you got to keep pace with Murray on the break, or this is exactly what will happen.
Ivy outside. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Durant. The rebound by Embiid. Denver trails by 5. Here's Ivy. Still no points. Clock at 6. To the paint. Thompson. Some solid defense from Claxton. From the high post. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 8 here in this quarter.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Pass to Embiid. No good on the 3. And here they come. Now Durant, defended by Thompson. Puts one up from 19. And he comes up with a bucket. Durant's got 21.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Ivy outside. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Murray scanning the floor. Vassell outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Denver trails by 9. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment. to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And Denver making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Back to Reeves. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Stewart. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. An open look for Durant. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And it's now 23 points for Durant.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Gets the three to fall.
And from undrafted to a key part of this rotation, Reeves showing just how far he's come with this dominant scoring display.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That'll be a second foul of the game. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A minute 9 left in the third. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Stewart. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Fears. Reeves up top. Inside. Stewart, no good. Outside Murray. Pass to Vassell. For 3. Rebounded by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Fears. Now Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Reeves. There's the triple. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Up by 8. And don't go. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So David Adelman calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
And Allie, thank you for that. Denver trails by 8. Here's Fears. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Embiid. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's on Nick Claxton. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Nice shot by Durant.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Screen by Embiid. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Vassell outside. Screen by Claxton. The 15-footer is good. Vassell's got 22 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Austin.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Fears. Outside Reeves. 5 on the clock. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo! That was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Holiday. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Durant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
And here's Vassell from the arc.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Holiday with the rebound. Now Claxton. Ball stolen. Thompson left side. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Reeves. 6 to shoot. Going inside. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Yeah, just a huge bucket for Reeves. How this guy goes undrafted, I'll never know.
Durant, looming large, KD.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Here's Reeves. Now Embiid. Outside Reeves. Now Embiid. Jacks up a 3. The triple drops.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Cash from downtown.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Reeves up top. Here's Embiid. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Yes, sir. That one goes.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Now Embiid. Both hands there for a little extra.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
Now Reeves. Outside Embiid. Here's Reeves. Holiday with the rebound.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
and then foul, trying to extend that game.
Now Reeves. From downtown. Money from three.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Outside Embiid. From deep. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some options.